In 1976, something terrifying emerged from the Fairvale woods. A man, barefoot and covered in mud, his skin as pale as death itself. He wandered aimlessly, his mind seemingly lost in a void. The only word that escaped his trembling lips was Fairvale, repeated like a haunting mantra. Local authorities were baffled until they ran his fingerprints. The results sent chills down their spines. This man was Elias Crane, a logger who had vanished without a trace back in 1952. But here's where it gets truly disturbing. He hadn't aged a single day in those 24 years. Not one wrinkle, not one gray hair. It was as if time had frozen for him. Desperate for answers, doctors attempted hypnosis. That's when things took an even darker turn. The moment they began, Elias started screaming, but not with his own voice. What came out of his mouth was a horrifying chorus of different voices. Men's voices, deep and hollow. Women's voices, sharp and frightened. Children's voices, some weeping, others letting out bone-chilling laughs. And then, there was that one voice, chanting something ancient, something wrong. The doctors couldn't make out the words, but they felt the malevolence in every syllable. Suddenly, Elias's eyes rolled back into his head, showing nothing but white. His body went rigid, and in a whisper that seemed to freeze the air itself, he uttered 3 words that would haunt everyone present. The fog is feeding. That night, Elias Crane disappeared from his heavily guarded hospital room. The security cameras caught nothing unusual. Nothing except an unnaturally thick fog that seemed to seep through the ventilation system. When the fog cleared, Elias was gone, leaving behind only questions and fear. To this day, when the fog rolls into Fairvale, people swear they can hear voices carried on the mist. Whispers, cries, laughter, all mixing together in a terrible symphony. And sometimes, just sometimes, they hear that chanting again. So next time you see fog creeping through your town, listen carefully. Because in Fairvale, the fog doesn't just move, it hungers. And if the fog could speak, what horrors would it reveal about where Elias Crane really went during those missing 24 years?